What's up, y'all? It's your boy Simba, aka MJ. We're back at it with another video, man. Probably gonna be the first video of 2025, man. So we coming in with a bang. We working on our financials today, bro. And today we're gonna show you how to take control of your finances in 2025. Working on personal finance today, guys. Really simple Excel. This is the Excel I talked about in like the first video I made, basically. If y'all go back and look at that. There, y'all gonna see it pop up. Oh, there it just popped up. And also, before we get into it, I'm gonna let y'all know now, I will be selling this template for just $2. That's it, simple. $2. And the only reason I'm selling it for that much is because the company that I'm using to sell it takes out a commission. Otherwise, it'd be 99 cents. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But $2 if you want it. Hit me in the comments and I'm gonna send a link over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the description for y'all. Link in description. If you want this Excel file that I'm about to show y'all, link in description. When I get that link, I'm gonna put it in here for y'all. And basically, this is the video showing y'all how to use the template. So, boom. Let's get into it. Straight into it. This template has taken some years to build. I'll say that, like, around about 2 years to build. I've continuously, gradually added things and subtracted things to make it what it is now. I add this too. I wouldn't say it's the best tool for like budgeting. That's my next thing I'm gonna work on is budgeting. But for personal finances, seeing your finances up close and planning for a budget, this may be the tool for you. A lot of this I did kind of learn in a combination of accounting in my accounting class as well as my statistics class, and I put it in one. You feel me? So here it is for y'all. Like I said, the equations that comes from statistics, and then just knowing how to put everything together on here that comes from accounting. So I just say all that to say y'all are in good hands. The equations are right. If you want to change it, go in and change it. It's a real simple tool. Real simple tool. Anybody can use it, bro. So yeah, we're gonna start up here. Y'all can see as of date time right here. You're gonna put the date and the time. I would say what I do personally, I only update this date and time after I've did everything that I'm gonna do to it when I get done with it. By the way, I try to update this daily. If I can't, that's okay. That's okay. If you can't, that's okay. But me personally, I try to update it daily so I can take a look at what I have to spend and what I don't, what I should spend and what I shouldn't. I'm gonna start on the expenses side for y'all. Actually, let's start on the cash side. We're gonna start on the cash side because this is gonna be like so much easier to look at, somewhat quicker as well. So, same thing with the as of date and time. Cash. So this is gonna be your cash flows. You got your checking, debit accounts, whatever your debit account. What I do personally, you probably have multiple debit accounts. So I'll put the Navy, Federal, and you could even put like the last 4 digits of your card number on there just to know exactly which one. But I just put like I said, I bank with Navy and a couple others. So I just put Navy, Federal, and then whatever that amount is that's currently there, and so on. Debit account too, other accounts, and you just put the amounts right here. Another example, Cash App. If you want to keep up with if you actually really use your Cash App like that, I personally really don't keep money in my Cash App personally. But if you do, that's something for you to do as well. Put your amounts in there. Apple Cash, that's another one. Keep your amounts in there. And dollars, as in like actual physical cash. For that, I only put it when it's like a worthy amount for real. Like over maybe, depending on where you at, I put like if it's over $10, then I'll add it. Anything less than that is just pocket change, okay? Not saying don't save it or don't use it, but it's just pocket change, so I wouldn't really count it on here. This right here, as you can see, this is gonna be a total, and I already put these equations in there for y'all. Y'all can see that. If you need to change it, you can do so. However you want to change this around, it's your template. Once you buy it, it is yours. But again, I got all the equations in here for y'all, just to make it easier. They already built in, easy. Next, we're gonna move over to the currently processing. So this will be pending payments, anything that's coming in or going out, that's going out or coming into an account, like a direct deposit. If you got direct deposit with your bank and your job, I'll put that, and then I'll put the date that I'm supposed to get paid, and then I'll put the amount that I'm expecting to get paid. Personally, I count my hours. I don't know about y'all, but I count my hours. Count y'all hours for real. Do that. Next thing, other direct deposit. If you have multiple jobs, that's basically what that is. And then like the date that amount, like however your checks work. If your checks are Monday through Friday or Wednesday through Tuesday, that's what that date is at the end. Again, do it how you want. However, it's gonna be easier for you. Do that. A car loan. Well, now what you have to do with anything that's coming out, pay attention. Pay attention, guys. It's an important point. For anything that's coming out, you have to actually like, hold on. You have to actually like put a minus sign. See that? A minus sign. If you want your total at the bottom right here to be right, you have to put a minus sign and then however much. So $956. Boom. You have to put a minus sign. So anything that y'all see in parentheses on the dollar side, that is a negative. Just remember when it's an expense, put a minus sign beforehand. Credit card bills, again, that's an expense. So you're gonna put that minus sign, minus $10, right? Minus 10. Boom. And then anything else you want to add. Of course, like I said, it's yours once you buy it. So you can really just there's ways you can expand this chart to like if you want to add more. Okay. Next thing, estimated checks. So again, this is like for people that have multiple jobs, like myself. If not, you can always just put one job on here and be good. But this is how I do it. This is how I like calculate my checks. And like I said, when I say count your hours, count your hours. This is how I do it. We're gonna look at job one. Job one. Hours right here, across the board right here. This is how many hours you worked in that pay period. So that's what I meant to say earlier. The pay period right here. Yeah, that's how much you get paid in that pay period. That's how much you're gonna put on this hours axis. So let's say I work 5 hours that week. I got it up there already. Rate. That's how much you get paid by the hour. Okay. $12 an hour. I get paid $12 an hour at this job. So I had that written down. $12 an hour. Now total. This is why you have to put the right things beforehand. It's because your total right here, like I said, I put the equations in for you already. So this total is gonna be how many hours you worked in that pay period times the how much you get paid an hour. So we're not here to do math, y'all. I'm sorry, but basically, I'm just explaining to y'all what this is gonna equal up to, so you don't be confused or anything when it is not as what you expected. So $60. Now, what you gotta realize is this first total, that's your I believe that's your gross pay. So that's how much. That's flat. That's your gross pay. This right here where it says estimated total minus taxes, etc. If you get benefits that they take out, stuff like that, 401k, stuff like that. That's what this one is here for. That's what this highlighted in green one is here for. Okay, so that's like your net pay. That's your actual takeaway pay. So right here is $57. And again, if you want to change this, double click it. Okay, double click that. And however much you need to change the percentage to, I put times 5% because that's what I estimated my like taxes and 401k and all that to equal up to about 5% of my check. In reality, it's probably no, it's about that for this specific job. So that's why we got multiple tabs. Okay, so if it's like if you get exactly $10 for 401k out of your check, and then like 5 for taxes, that's 15. So you're gonna minus 15. All right, hold on. G7. Okay, so I had let me take this out for y'all. That's for the parentheses and stuff that y'all just saw. That's for like if you're doing percentages, okay, which that's just easier for me. But if you know exactly how much is being taken out, which is minus 15, you just boom, G7, 15. 45, okay? Let's go back. But if you know the percentage, you just go in. It's already here for you. The template is already made for you for that. So I got 5% there. Boom. 5%. Okay. Let's look at another one. Okay. Really do not have to follow this method. It may be a bit confusing for most of y'all just because it's, I don't know, it just feels like it's confusing to explain. But again, this is a really simple template. I'm just showing y'all the way I personally use it, okay? So with this job 3, I make $20 an hour, right? And let's say I work 20 hours that week, right? As y'all can see, this one is highlighted in red, okay? It's highlighted in red because that payment period is shut off. It's closed already. So that's why I have this down here, current timesheet, job 3. Y'all see it's the same one. And this is right here is the next payment period, which is the one I'm currently on, okay? That's where I'm going to start adding new hours for the current payment period, okay? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Put a like if you with me. Put with me in the comments if you with me, okay? So yeah, that's how you gonna. That's if you want to do it like that, you can. If not, that's completely fine, okay? But that's pretty much how I do that. How I keep up with my hours and stuff. Another example is just the gross pay, 13% in this one, so it's higher. So this is a more realistic number for that job too. So let's move over to our assets, okay? Assets. So our assets, we're talking mostly physical assets. Y'all can see the big bubble right there. Shoes. If you like a kind of like a sneakerhead like me, I'm actually sitting in front of a lot of my sneakers right here. If y'all need some of these, hit me up. I still do the coffees. You feel me? Well, anyway, if y'all like, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. I'm not here to show y'all my shoe collection. We're here to talk about finances. So if you like shoes, you know what I'm saying, go put that in there. Boom. If you got $150,000 worth in shoes, go put it in there. Of course, all of these, as far as the physical assets go, they're all estimates, okay? You can't really put a set price on a physical asset. That's how I feel about it. Unless it's just a price that you know you can sell it at if you need to get rid of it, okay? Watches, if you collect watches, you know what I'm saying? Boom, put that in there. Old like antiques and antique coins and stuff, boom. Silver dollars, boom. And personal bank, okay, so with this personal bank one, this is like if you got a piggy bank, you know what I'm saying? If you still collect coins like I do, because it does add up. Let me tell y'all, coins add up. Keep collecting them. That's what this is for me. And then safe. I have a safe, a separate safe for my like emergency fund. That's what that is. Robinhood stocks brokerage account. If you got that, you can put that in here. Of course, that's going to depending on who you are and how much you really invest into that. That's going to change consistently. But if you want to put that in there, go ahead. A savings account. Now with savings account, I really, really suggest y'all get a high yield savings account, okay? So go look up where you can get one at. I got one with Capital One. Their interest is like 4.5, I think, which that is really high for a savings account. So y'all tap in with that. Explain it to y'all even further. That just means if it's at 4.5, let's say you have $100, just $100 in that savings account. They're gonna give you like four and a half things. Yeah, basically, yeah, $4.50 each month. Okay, each month. So it's just free money that adds up pretty much. So get you I really suggest a high yield savings account. Because if it's a regular savings account or a savings account that doesn't accrue interest, it's not doing anything for you. Let's be honest. It's not doing anything for you, bro. Make your money work for you, okay? And a CD, a certificate of deposit, I believe is what it is. That's what that's for right there. If you have one, you can put that amount in there. And of course, back to the totals. This is just a total for all of this. That's why it's highlighted like that. If you want to change it, you can simply just click and drag. Boom. And then this total available. Let's see, what did I put for that? Okay, total available. Personally, I put M14, which is the total of everything, right? And then I subtracted both my savings account and my CD, because what I did for myself, I'm not allowed to touch those. So I completely subtracted those, right? And yeah, that's basically what I did there. That's why I say it's total available, because that's how much I would say I can touch. Okay, I can't touch none of my savings or my CD. That's why that's there. Okay, you don't have to use that. It's just what helps me. So this bottom number right here, I couldn't. It wouldn't let me get that off. The Excel wouldn't let me get that off. But basically, again, you don't have to use this. But basically, what that is the total of both of the things that I said I couldn't touch, which is the savings and the CD. So yeah, it wouldn't let me take this off. So sorry, guys. I almost forgot I had these on here, but these are just apps for uh like if you want to do or have some antique coins or anything like that. That's what that website is for. And then this CoinSnap app is an app that I use to value those coins as well. So those are just two resources that you can use if you want. Now the expensive side. Oh my goodness, I did not think this video would be this long. I'm sorry, guys. Expensive side. Basically the same concept with the equations and all. Fixed expenses. We'll start here. Fixed expenses. You got bills and you got subscriptions, right? Netflix subscription, Netflix. You want to put that Amazon Prime, Apple Music. Just add those in here, easy. And of course, if you want to add more, you can expand with these. And of course, the equation is already in there for the total for you guys. And then bills, you know, you got insurance, whether it be car insurance, home insurance, anything, any type of insurance, credit cards, you can put that on here, loans, you can put that on here, anything like that. Equation's already set. Now this total right here, it's gonna show up right here for y'all, but that's the total. Y'all see how that's highlighted? That's the total of both your subscriptions and your bills. That's what that is. It's a total of both. Okay, that kind of helps me to look at both in one. Okay, well, you have it separated and you have the total, so that's what that's for. Current, upcoming / pending payments. Again, this is something you don't have to use. It just helps me. This just shows the dates that those bills or subscriptions are due and the amounts that they are at. So up here, the bills up here are the total. So let's say you have a credit card that's up to like, let's say you've ran it up like $10,000 and you only have $12,000 to spend in total on it. Okay, and let's say it's $10,000, right? So you're gonna come down here and wherever how much the minimum payment on the next bill is, that's how much you put down here, okay? On this current upcoming. That's how much you're gonna put down there. So if it's 10,000, let's say the bill is like 300 for the upcoming bill. That's what that's gonna be for. Now with the subscription side, it's just depending on how you want to do it. Honestly, because subscriptions are monthly, obviously. So you can put the same amount basically. It's just this is just here to show you when it's due. Okay. So today is January 3rd. So I would highlight this in red. I would have done this yesterday probably just to show me the next day. Oh, this is due. Okay. So I will highlight that day in red. This is tomorrow. And this is the next day. So anything within a week span, I would try to highlight. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with it. Now this total down here, again, that is just another total for both the bills and the subscriptions in one, mission in one. That's what this one is for, okay? Basically, the only difference with this one is this is what's gonna be total due within like whichever date. So that's all that is. So you really don't have to look at that one. So let's move over variable expenses. So we just went over fixed expenses, variable expenses, gas, okay, gas, car gas, okay. Basically, what I put on the car gas, I try to keep up with it. I know personally for me, I pay around $160 a month for gas for my car. So I would just come over here, 160, boom. Per week, I would say I pay about 40. So you can take off per 2 weeks, but we're gonna explain why it's 2 weeks in a minute. That is an aspect that you could watch for budgeting, for planning for budgeting. So that's that. Klarna. Let's be honest, we all use Klarna or Firm. I have to definitely keep up with that because that is a variable expense. I'm not always paying a Klarna bill. You know what I'm saying? But when I am, I want to not forget about it. Okay. So that's what this is here for. Total. So let's say the total is like $100 and you have to pay uh 25 a week for that's 4 weeks. So 25, 25 and 100. Again, as you can see, all totals automatically add up at the bottom. So no need to worry about that. You just have to pay attention to where you're putting it per week or per 2 weeks. You can change it however you want, per month, and then the actual total. So yeah. And then Cash App, if you use the Cash App, if you borrow through Cash App, that's that. Groceries, that's really a variable for me right now. So I'm kind of figuring that out. And anything else you know you want to add, go ahead. Now let's come down to here. Same concept. This is what's gonna be. This is just showing you the date so you can keep up with it like that. Let's say the Klarna bill is per 2 weeks. So we said per 2 weeks is 25. Usually, if it's a Klarna, so this is why we have 2 weeks. If it's a Klarna bill, they do 2 weeks, right? So that's the set bill. It's every 2 weeks. If the bill comes to you every 1 week and you have 25 up there, you just have to honestly split this in half so you would know when the actual how much the actual bill is itself, not the 2 weeks. So that would be 12.5. Okay, but Klarna is every 2 weeks. So 25. Again, you can change this to 1 week if you would like to, but this just helps me. So yeah, 25, and then your date, that's today. So I would have that in red. Let's say I just paid it today, right? I would automatically go in and start subtracting. My total is now 75. The bill is still 25, so that stays the same. That's all you have to do. Then of course change the date every 2 weeks. Boom, boom. That's 2 weeks, 17. Boom. Same thing with this stuff. Now the groceries, not necessarily, but again, it just depends on how you spend your money with groceries. Okay, that's about everything, y'all, except for this. So with this, total minus the cash dollars. So with this, it's gonna be a total of both your fixed expenses and your variable expenses. Okay, minus how much you actually have. Okay, it's already equated for you guys, and the equation's already there. So my last big point with this, guys, again, is just use it. Not only use it to your advantage, but use it in the way that you would like to use it. Change things around. Move the equations. Change the equations. Do whatever you need to do to make this whatever works for you. Okay. This is just what works for me. Again, it's a really simple template to use. Really simple. My video is approaching 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. We're going to have more content like this on the way. We're going to have some lifestyle content, some business content, some fashion content, and music, most definitely. But this is just one of those things where I just feel like we just have to do, man. We have to take control of our finances. That's a big thing in 2025, man. You feel me? Again, I've gradually updated this over the years, man. And this is just what it's come down to me to be the most easiest to use, you know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead on and create this for y'all. If you want to buy it, if you want to buy the template, $2. Link will be in the description. Okay, hit the description. Okay, it's in the description. It's only $2. That's it. No tax. Well, actually, I think it might be tax on there. Y'all go check. But it's just $2. Okay, $2 to control all your finances. Like, that's a bargain, bro. $2 to change your life in 2025, honestly. But yeah, man, that's it. I'm gonna go shut out. I'm gonna go be quiet. Y'all tap in. I'm out, bruh.